Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending upon where you are in the world. Welcome, welcome. It's Wednesday, so today is Psychic Mini Reading Day, and this is Messages from Your Spirit Team with me. I am Elyse Ann Psychic, the Psychic Liaison, Bridge the Unseen, and I want to say welcome. I see that we're taking a minute here with Facebook. Always does. I know it's going to take a minute to get those notifications out there. So I know I'm talking to the air at this point. I see that there are no viewers right in this moment, which is unusual. Usually someone has popped on by now. Hey, Michelle, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Glad you're joining me. Well, this is very indicative of Facebook, how we're going to go today. I don't know. There we go. Michelle, your hello comment showed up like right away. And just now, though, Facebook showed that you're viewing. So it's really interesting when we get numbers and stuff. So, Michelle, it's you and me right now, darling. Oh, nope. There's some more that just jumped on. All right. Go ahead and say hi to me. Let me know that you're here. All right. And let me know if you would like a reading. Hi, Kim. Thank you for sharing. And Kim will go ahead. Hey, Tyshawn, how are you? Tyshawn, have we had you here before? If not, if you're new, if anybody who's here is new, let me know. We always like to make sure that we get a little reading in for our newbies, for sure. All right, well, we're going to start with Kim. Kim's the one who's asked me so far. So here we go. We're going to start with the readings right away. And by the way, like I said, welcome. If you're new to me, I am Elyse Ann Psychic, Psychic Liaison, Bridge the Unseen. I do this every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Arizona time, which is now. And just know that I sometimes do these last minute. And Tyshawn, you are new. So I'm going to assume, Tyshawn, you would like a mini reading here. So we'll go ahead and put you down. I want to make sure that I don't miss you. Sometimes I get rolling and I jump around and then I lose track a little bit. But just make sure you're following and liking my Elyse Ann Psychic page, all right? You'll get notifications when I go live as long as your notifications are set at favorites. All right, I do all kinds of postings, inspirations, all kinds of events, all kinds of things that I do. So, hey, Cassie Joe, how are you? Cassie Joe, are you new to me too? Let me know, please, sweetheart. Michelle, you did ask one. Okay, let's pull one for Kim. And by the way, these are free one-card readings, general one-card mini readings for who I'm drawn to. Just remember that if you want to make sure that you get a guaranteed reading today, you make your purchase. Otherwise, we just see how much time I have and how many people. I work very hard to get through everybody. But guaranteed is guaranteed, plus you jump the line. Okay, Kim, view from above. Kim, you're in the thick of something right now. I feel like you're starting to pull out of it and starting to see the light, if you will. But sometimes we're in the middle of some situation. We're so far into it. It's kind of like that saying, can't see the forest through the trees. All right. You are starting to, though, and I think just nice and gentle is what I'm hearing for you, Kim, because I feel like some awarenesses are coming through that may be a little tough. And also, this view, the different perspective is caused you, or will cause, well, it's caused you to shift some, because I think you started seeing it, but it's going to cause you to shift even more and see it in a different way. Keep pushing through it, whatever the situation is. I do feel it will resolve. It may not be exactly the way you want, but it's going to be at least to the point of some satisfaction. All right, sweetheart, I hope that helped you. Hey, Denise, are you new to me? Welcome. Hey, Princess Sophia. Welcome, welcome. All right, guys, let's see. We're going to continue here. You think the universe is testing your boundaries today, huh? Hi, Jim. What's going on with the energies? All kinds of stuff. Okay, we'll talk about that for a minute in just a minute. Thank you for sharing, Jen. For those of you who are new to me, I do a drawing at the end of every live. At least that's what I'm doing right now. At the end of every psychic mini reading live. And if you share this on your timeline publicly, in groups, and or tag people in the comments to join us, you're put into a list, and at the end of the live, I draw a name, and that person wins a free 3-card reading. You must be present to win that, though. So make sure you're still here. And just remember, no matter what, whether I get to you today or not, because sometimes I get busy, I cannot get to everybody, you guys. It happens that way, right? I do my best, but I take those 3 cards at the end that I read for that person, the winner, and then I'll do a collective group reading for all of us. So very, very cool. Awesome. Just want to let you know that. So make sure you're sharing this out and tagging people. Hold on, my phone did not hold. Okay, there we go. All right, Princess Sophia, you shared too. Thank you, thank you. All right, Tony will be on in a few minutes, you guys. She is my moderator. She'll be on in a few minutes, and she'll collect the list again. Cassie Joe, thank you for sharing. I appreciate it, but I'm going to write it down. It's okay, Cassie Joe. We got you. We're on the honor system. This is a love and light place, so we're going to assume that everybody is being honest and upfront about it. Thank you, Cassie Joe, excuse me. And are you new, Cassie Joe? I think I asked you that. Hi, Natalie. All right, so let's see. If you do make a paid purchase, if you do, there we go. Let me know. Natalie just did. All right, Natalie, I'll get you in just a couple minutes. Hey, Jen, how's it going? All right, so now I got Michelle. Let's pull a quick card for Michelle. Natalie, we'll get you your guaranteed 3-card reading in just a minute. I'm going to do read for Michelle and Tyshawn, and then we'll go from there. All right, Michelle. This reads Desert Passage, and at the bottom it says trust there's a divine plan. You are feeling a little lost. Here we go, in the woods. Something about woods and trees today, I guess. You are feeling a little lost in the woods, sweetheart, and I get it. You know, I myself have just been going through a particular tough time in my personal life. And even as far evolved and I am on my spiritual path as I am, I still have to remind myself this is all for a reason. So we have to remember this. Not that we have to, but it surely helps because there is a reason. And so many times, Michelle, we're in the middle of it. We're emotional. We can't quite, why is it happening? You know, these kind of things maybe we feel and think. And so we don't necessarily, we're not as clear as usual. And that's why it was so important to trust. Spirits always has us, and we may not always know or understand it, but they do. All right, so let me see, Tyshawn, let's go ahead and do a reading for you, sweetheart. Let me see, let me check here, guys. I have, okay, Alice Costa. Okay, sweetheart, we got a 5-card reading for you. Give me a couple minutes. And then Natalie, we got your 3-card. Okay, let me read for Tyshawn. Tyshawn, here you go, sweetie. Opening up to your spiritual source, finding sanctuary. You know, Tyshawn, I do feel like you're excited about this. You are still a little bit in a space of, you know, what others might or might not think about it, but you're excited about the potential. When I say it's a spiritual way of being and connecting to source and all that. So Tyshawn, God, I just see you so lit up about all of this. It's so cool. Yes, you've stepped into a space of looking for the wonderment, and that is fabulous because what's happening for you, Tyshawn, and I feel like you're starting to kind of understand that things, magical things are happening. Like even in your own life, you're seeing things just kind of like open up a little bit more. Things are getting just slightly easier for you. You also have decided to become a happy person versus, you know, allowing things to bother you so much. So you're doing a lot of shifting. Be patient with yourself, my dear. We see that you want to kind of move through it and get it done, and because you're so excited, but we have to allow the process to take its due course in due time. So divine timing with all of it, sweetheart. I hope that helped you. Thank you. All right, let me see here. Okay, Cassie Joe, hang tight. We're going to do a read for you, okay, sweetheart? Can you hang tight for me? Hi, Ruth. How are you? Melissa, hello. Okay, you guys, please let me know if you're new to me when you show up, all right? It just, I always want to make sure I get the newbies a chance to have a little experience with my readings. All right, Cassie Joe, if you're new, let me know, okay? Yeah, okay, Tony is here with us now. Yay, Tony. All right, so I'm going to pop out of here and go into Messenger with Tony. Tony takes care of it from here. All right, girlfriend. Thank you, thank you. All right, Natalie, here's your 3-card reading, sweet love. Cassie Joe, hang tight. I'm going to read for you right after Natalie, all right? We're going to squeeze you in. And then Alice, we're going to do a your 5-card reading, all right? So here we go. I'm reading for Natalie. Here's your 3-card reading. Tony, we've got Kim. Before I do it, Natalie, I'm sorry. Kim Rizak. These are the people who shared that I got before you got on there, sweetheart. Kim Rizak, Jen Acker, Princess Sophia, and Cassie Joe, all right? Hey, Jill, how are you? Gosh, we're going to try and get Jill in today. I know, Jill, you've been on a couple times, and I haven't gotten to you. So I got you on I mean, everybody's on the list, but there's certain people I'm just trying to note along the way, too, guys, all right? Just hang tight. Just because I didn't say your name for reading doesn't mean I won't have time. It just depends. Just remember, if you want a guaranteed reading, please make your purchase, all right? Here we go, Natalie. Denise, you're new, too. Okay, hang tight, Denise. We'll make sure that Cassie Joe and Denise get a reading. Okay, Natalie, here's your 3 cards, sweetheart. View from above. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh, you're swinging. Ascending from the mountain. I can feel it, sweetheart. Hang tight, because you're like up, down. Woo! We're all over the place. Journey by moonlight. I love it. Okay, so let me go back. View from above is get the big picture. Ascending the mountain is keep going forward. Journey of moonlight is believe in magic. Honey, I feel like emotionally you've been on a wild ride in the last day or so. I do. I feel like you're swinging. I mean, that was what I got. And that makes sense. The view from above and then ascending the mountain, up, down, mountains, valleys, peaks, all that. Your worries. I feel like you've slipped a little bit in the last 24 hours, sweetheart. It's okay. Because when we slip, when I say slip, you've been very, very strong. We know this. And it feels like this space you've gotten into, unfortunately, feels a little rough and foreign to you because you feel much more vulnerable. All right. You feel like you have less of control of what's going on right now. And so it's okay because those moments of slippage, if you will, really is about reminding you that you need respite for you. You've been doing so much worry, sweetheart. I can see it. It's almost like you're worrying in your sleep. This really is where we have to step in and put our trust in spirit, our faith in spirit. That spirit, sorry, I'm covering my mouth. Spirit delivers. The believe in magic. Those are the miracles. All right? I know, I heard you. You want it all now. I get it. Sometimes the patience is so important for us, though, darling. Sending you lots of love and light, sweetheart. Hang in there. I know it's a wild ride. I know it's an emotional ride, especially when it comes to your son. You have to know, according to your spirit team, they want to tell you, you have the strength to get through this, darling. You know this. It's been a long road, but you have it. Dig deep, all right? You're an amazing individual, all right? Lots of love, sweetie. Thank you. All right. So let's see, Cassie Joe. Let's throw out a card for you here. And yes, Alice, I did get your 5-card reading purchase, and I will take care of that in just a minute or two. All right, you're going to be next in line here. Let me do Cassie, Joe, and Denise. Let me throw out a quick card for each of them. And then we're going to do Alice's guaranteed 5-card reading. All right. Ooh, you go, Cassie Joe. You go, girl. You keep putting out those people. All right. Thank you, everyone, for sharing this out, for tagging people in the comments. Let us know if you do that, because we're going to put you on the list for the drawing at the end. Someone will win a free 3-card drawing at the end of the slide, but you must be present to receive that. And also remember, you guys, don't forget to like and follow my Elyse Ann Psychic page. Make sure your notifications are set at favorites. And even if I don't get to you today, everybody will receive a message at the end. I do a collective group reading with those same 3 cards from the winner. So everybody receives something today. This is my way of being of service, you guys. Yes, it's the way I earn my living, but it's also the way I be of service. I try and balance it all to try and help as many people as possible. All right, and yes, remember, these are mini readings, you guys, so let's dig deep. Go to my website, ElyseAnnPsychic.com. Let's get in there. Let's figure out what's going on. How can we help you to create the life that you really want? What's blocking you? That's a lot of the work that I do. Not all of it, but it's a lot of the work that I do. All right, Cassie Joe, here's your card, babe. Here we go. Answering the call, the time is now. You are very cute, because what I see in the energy, Cassie Joe, is you like straddling the fence, but then you hop off the fence and you go down into that pasture, but then all of a sudden you're just hightailing it back to that fence and you get up on the fence again. It's interesting. That's the energy I'm seeing, Cassie Joe. I think that there is a decision you're in the middle of right now, and you really are back and forth and very concerned because you're not sure what the right decision is. And interesting. Spirit's telling me there's somebody, feels male, that has been talking to you about the situation, Cassie Joe. And I'm being told that that person listened to those words that are being said. Now, the feeling I get is not so much, gee, take them word for word for word verbatim, but it feels like the words that this person is speaking is giving you the window into really your answer. So I hope that helps you, Cassie Joe. I hope that made sense to you. But sometimes, sweetheart, we just have to take a nice deep breath, talk to our spirit team and say, okay, here we go, guys. I know you're with me, protecting me and guiding me. And then we just take the leap. Okay, Cassie Joe, I hope that helped you, sweetheart. Hey, Angela, how are you? Hello, Amy, Melissa, and Samantha. All right, here we go. This is Alice's. Let me do Denise. I'm sorry. Let me throw out Denise's card real quick here. Then we're going to do Alice's guaranteed reading, and then we're going to just keep going. Hello, Andrea. How are you? All right, Denise, my new person, Denise. Where are you, darling? Denise Chilemi Lance. Let's throw out a card for you. Hey, Penny, how's it going? Oh, Natalie, yes, a wild ride emotionally. Sending you lots of love. Cassie, believing in magic. Awesome. You're welcome. You're welcome, Natalie. Tony I got a private one-on-one yesterday. So, somebody said give you a reading. Oh, okay. I was missing it. Tony could use a reading. Angela says, hey, Angela. Angela's saying that. Yeah, we did a private one-on-one yesterday. Awesome. Sprinkled love, Ruth. I love it. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, you guys. Okay, here we go. Sorry. Denise, here we go. Hey, Jacqueline. How are you? All right. Denise, here we go. Choosing your path, all is possible. You're starting to understand this. You've just come out of a space where I feel there was a lot of upset, and you felt you had a very narrow path and minimal choices, Denise. And it feels like somehow you've gotten through the funnel. It's almost like going through the funnel in the very tight part of the funnel, and then you popped out on the other side. and you're seeing things from a different light. You're feeling a little bit better. You're feeling a lot of, I feel like the pressure you were feeling went from 100% down to like 50%, which was really, really good. All is possible. What I'm hearing about this situation for you, sweetheart, is really do look at all the possibilities, is what I believe Spirit's really trying to say to you, Denise. There are 3 that are viable, I'm being told. 2 that are strongly viable. And again, remember, guys, this is a mini reading, so we just slightly touch in and pull back out. That's why these private one-on-ones are so good. We really get into the meat of it. But consider all 5 possibilities and start whittling it down. I also see you writing out a little bit of pros and cons, not all of it. And there's some advisor, quote unquote, your team is saying. I don't know if they mean that literally or figuratively, that you would do well to speak with and get some advice. It'll make you feel better. All right, darling, I hope that helped you. Thank you so much, Denise. All right, here we go. Here's your guaranteed reading. Alice, thank you for your patience. Jen, you sent for a 3 card. I will look for that in a minute. Thank you for letting us know, guys. My notifications are not coming through. Somebody asked about the energy. Alice, if you could hang tight for just 1 minute. I have noticed there's a lot of disruption going on. This is what I've noticed, like, personally. And then I started kind of tapping into it. And I can tell you, I'm not, maybe they'll tell me, I'm not exactly sure what this is about. I feel like we're going through a gateway. And it's part of the ascension process. It's almost like a blip in the energy field, I'm being told. Very interesting. First time I'm hearing this. But I'm seeing a lot of disruption in energy in general. If you look at like our internet, our phone services, I don't know if you guys are noticing this, but I have been, especially the last few days. There seems to be a lot of disruption, and in my head, I kind of like there's nothing I can do about it. But I think, wonder what's happening out there. There's some shifting going on, some things at work. So I think we're still in that, quote unquote battle, light versus dark. And I think that's part of what we're seeing on the undercurrent of things. There's a lot of battling going on. You can look at the outside world and see it, but also remember that's what's happening in the energy too. So do your best to white light yourself, guys. Do your best to call Archangel Michael in to keep everything clear and clean, your environment and yourself. All right. Just do your best to try not to engage, if you will, with that energy. All right. Hey, so hi, everyone. Wow, that was a quick blip up. I think we had 24, and then we dropped to 20. It was wild. I just looked up, blinked, and it was changed. But anyhow, so excited. Welcome to everybody who's here. And if you're new to me, this is Messages from Our Spirit Team, or I should say from your spirit team. And I am Elyse Ann Psychic, the Psychic Liaison, Bridge the Unseen. So welcome, glad you're here. If you are interested in a reading, hopefully a general 1-card reading, those are for those I'm drawn to and time permitting. If you want to, please comment though, reading in the comments. And though if you want to guarantee your reading, go ahead and make your purchase. All right, keep going along. Cassie Jo says, and yes, it's a choice, taking life coaching classes to become a spiritual life coach. I lost my mom and best friend, and my team is pushing me to share my gifts. I'm so sorry for all of your loss, Cassie Jo. You keep going, girl. All right, keep your eye on the ball. Right? All right, congratulations. Denise, you're welcome, sweetheart. Hey, Kate, how are you? Hey, Kristen. Sheila, hello. Deb, hello. Melissa, you're noticing too. Melissa Anderson, thanks for the egg. Oh, you're welcome, Melissa. Welcome. To everybody who's here, if you're new and want a 1-card reading, hopefully, time permitting. If you're new, though, please absolutely let me know. I always make sure I give my new people a quickie somewhere along the way here. That sounded really bad. A quick mini card reading. Anyhow, okay. Cassie just says, in a blue butterfly, my best friend sends just landed on me. Aww. I also found out I'm an energy healer, and I'm not sure how to go about it. Well, sweetheart, Cassie Jo, I'm so glad your friend joined you. And honey, if you want to connect in a private one-on-one session, I do help my clients develop their abilities, and I am an energy healer, Reiki master teacher also. So you can check it out, ElyseAnnPsychic.com. All right. And you guys, if you do go to my website, check me out, but also sign up for my email list on the home page. You'll receive notifications be one of the first of any of my events or specials or what have you. And also my email list is guaranteed a 3-card monthly channeled message. I send that out every month, so make sure you sign up for that. All right, Alice Costa. Hello, Robin. Hello. Oh, Jill says heavy energies. I heard negative energy is being shifted off planet. Not a lot of details though. Well, it makes sense to what I agree about the battle. I felt the pull both ways. Yep. I think that's a lot of what's going on. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Thank you, Cassie Jo. Love your positive vibe. She says, thank you, thank you. Everyone loves a quickie. Ruth, my kind of woman. I digress. That's great. I love it, Ruth. Thank you. Deb, it is your first time here? Okay, sweetheart. Thanks for letting me know. We'll make sure you get a mini. Let us know if you're new here, guys, all right? All right. So let's go ahead, Alice. Thank you for your patience, darling. I just had my quickies. This this has devolved so poorly. You know, I told Tony's my moderator, you guys, and she and I have been together, oh gosh, over a year now. We've become very good friends. And I told her we talk before every live, and I'm like, I'm in a wonky mood today. She's like, oh boy, it's going to be fun and interesting. I'm like, yep. So here we go. Okay, Alice, I promise you, here is your 5-card reading, darling. Thank you. And Jen, I'll look for your payment in just a minute, all right, sweetheart? Okay. Alice, darling, here you go. Faraway places, get ready for new horizons. Lots of changes for you, darling. Embracing enthusiasm. All right, I know these are short messages. Usually these are jumping off points, but I'm reading them today. Shout to the heavens with happiness. All right, yep. Wise leader, you are a beacon for others. Awesome advice, darling. All right, narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully. Actually, you're going in a lot of different directions with your thoughts. Reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. What a beautiful story we got here for you, Alice. Excuse me, guys. All right. Very interestingly enough, I looked over. I was going to take a quick sip of my water, right? And I looked down, and there was a card just sitting on the table. I guess I lifted the whole deck up, but missed the last card. So, Alice, you get a 6-card reading. This one's for you, too. Vast Vistas. Okay, expand your horizons. All right. Your head is full of all kinds of thoughts. You're looking at a lot of different directions. You're trying to figure out, what do I want to do? What don't I want to do? You're wondering if you have the energy for it also. You're a little concerned. You don't know. You're all over the place, which, that's human being. First of all, I feel like that there are some changes. You're very aware of some changes that you do want to make. Some of them are a couple minor ones. I feel one really big one and one kind of medium. I don't know how else to explain it when it comes to energy. All right. And so you're kind of like, you're all over the place. There's a lot of different things you want to take care of and do and create. And you're a little concerned, of course, as a human being, but lean into it is what I'm hearing, Alice. Lean into it. It's really, really important. And also remember, you really are wise in so many ways. I think you question yourself, and you question like, am I making the right decision? We all do that. So don't label it as you're incapable or not able to, because it has nothing to do with that, darling. It has everything to do with the fact that you are really, really wise, and through this experience that you're having, your intuition you're going to be connecting and expanding within your intuition. And that's where some of this wisdom is going to come from, your connection with your spirit team. You have a lot of great possibilities in front of you. There's a lot of potential in front of you. So make sure that you're not putting it into this narrow pathway. All right, darling? Make sure that you're looking at the expanse of it. Sometimes we can hyper-focus and then we miss the possibilities out here. And sometimes that one flying by is the one to grab because it's the best, okay? So just remember that. And the vast vistas, expand your horizons. Alice, this is all about, in the process of all of this, remembering that all is possible with spirit right by our side. Miracles all the time. So in other words, don't just shut down your options and go, that'll never work. Say, okay, we'll look at it, and spirit will make it clear to me if I'm to go down or choose that path. All right? Alice, you have a lot of strength within you that I feel that your friends tell you have, but you don't always recognize it within yourself. Start to recognize it within yourself. All right, darling. I hope that helped you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let me see here. I think somebody else. Let me see. Okay, Jen. You got a 3-card reading coming up. Give me just a couple minutes. Let me throw a couple freebies in here. All right. I said Jill Sorter before, and Deb Hogan, you hang on. All right. Jill Sorter, here we go, sweetheart. I know you've been on. I haven't gotten to you much recently. So let's throw it out there for you. See, the guys, this is what I try and do. All right. I know, my time is limited. You're welcome, Alice. I hope that helped you. A lot of love, sweetheart. I do my best, but this is where the guaranteed readings come in. If you want to make sure that you do get a reading, you must make your purchase. I jump around. Don't get discouraged. If it seems I got past you, I go all over the list. So hang tight. All right. And we'll see what we can do. No guarantee I get to everyone, but I work hard to do that. All right. Jill Sorter, transformation, a fresh new way of living emerges. All right, Jill, just take it in. Oh, let's stop that. Cancel clear. I got all the negativity that started, sweetheart. All possibilities. Jill Sorter, breathe. Sweetheart, breathe. I know you're aching. I know you're hurting. I know you're emotional. And you're trying to talk yourself out of being in that space. However, honey, are you doing it with a lot of love? Or are you doing it with kind of being upset with yourself for being in this space? We're human, okay? This is a transformation also that Spirit is hoping you will embrace. Is that life is life and life occurs. And that we can look at it with all the negativity in the world, or we can say, okay, it is what it is, and I'm going to start looking at the positivity of it. I'm going to start looking at how I can transform it. That is your next step on your journey, Jill Sorter. All right, darling, I hope that helped you. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Sandra Webb in Norfolk, UK. Are you new to me, Sandra? I believe you might be, sweetheart. Let me know, because we like to give our newbies, for sure, a reading. Jeanette, hello. Hang tight, you guys. I know some of my tried and true are here from the very beginning. We're gonna swing all over the place here, guys. Hang tight. All right. Deb. Deb was a new person. Deb Hogan. Deb Hogan, let's throw yours out here. And then Jen, we're going to do... Actually, I'm going to do Deb, I'm going to do Sandra, and then we're going to do Jen's guaranteed reading. Sorry, I'm losing my words here. Hello, Ellen. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Hey, Jadine. Welcome. You're welcome, Jill. Thank you, Jadine, for tagging people. You guys, I know you're all here waiting for a reading. Best way to guarantee it is make a purchase. It starts at $5. We'll see who we can get to today. Deb Hogan, here we go. Staying focused, Deb Hogan. Hold the course. Yeah, you are. I feel like you're like the winds and the storm. You're standing as strong as you can. The winds and the storms are just coming at you, and your body is almost shaking, Deb, from the strength of the winds and the storm. But you're standing strong. And I know sometimes you wish you didn't have to be so strong, right? And right now you're just buzzing all over the place about it. I get it, my love. Call on your team. Have you been talking to your angels, Deb? They're right there. They've been helping you. But they're like, just say the word, Deb, and we're right in there. We're not only going to hold you back, we're going to hold you from the bottom, too, now. All right? So, Deb Hogan, whatever it is you're going through, we're going to send you lots of love and blessings. All right? You can get through this, Deb. I know sometimes it feels dark and maybe that you don't feel like you can, but you can. And I want to tell you, within about 3 months' time, I don't know what that is, and I feel like, it's just that one thing. And again, this is a mini reading, but I'm seeing something in about 3 months' time that has a lot of light, a lot of brightness for you, a lot of happiness. All right, sweetheart, so hang tight no matter what you're feeling now. Good things are on their way, all right? Better things, loving things, amazing things, expanding things. All right, Deb, I hope that helps you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, Sandra from the UK. Where are you? You're going to throw out a quick card. Then I'm going to do Jen's guaranteed reading. You guys, let's see. Let us know if you made a purchase. My notifications, for some reason, our apps are just not coming through, period, today. Usually they're lapsed, but today they're not showing up, so I have to keep checking. So let me know. I don't want to miss anybody if you've made a purchase, all right? Sandra, here we go. Sandra Webb, answering the call. The time is now. Wow, this just came out for someone not that long ago. You've been thinking about it, Sandra. You've been thinking about it. You've been thinking about it. You've been getting a little giddy in the corners and thinking about it. The time is now. What are you waiting for? What I'm hearing very clearly from your team, Sandra, is there's no such thing as a perfect, necessarily perfect time in the physical world. There's perfect timing, divine timing in the spiritual world. But in the physical, earthly plane, there is no perfect timing. So just give yourself, I'm feeling like, not this week, give yourself 5 to 7 days. Take a nice deep breath. Give yourself about 5 to 7 days. And then about that time, go ahead and start focusing on whatever it is this is about, because I'm not really sure. Again, excuse me, I don't go very, very deep in these mini readings. Time doesn't permit for it. But, Sandra, I hope that helps you, darling. Thank you, thank you. All right. So, do I have any other... You're welcome, Deb. Do I have any other guaranteed readings? Let me know. I'm going to jump back into this list here now. Let's see. Let me go back up here. Remember the details. What a great laugh, Elyse. Haven't heard that out of you before. Really? I guess I was a little bit of my wild side coming out somewhere along the way. Oh dear. Okay, anyhow. Jeanette, hello. Thank you for saying hello to Tony too. Tony's our moderator, if you're not aware. She helps me all the time. She's the one who's answering you guys, doing the comments, doing the list. All right, we thank her very much for all of her help. She makes this possible, you guys. She's wonderful, amazing. She's one of my besties too now. So we met through this. She was one of my very first followers, and we've become very, very close. She and I have been, she's been helping me out for a year now. We take care of each other, right? Right, Tony? Love you. All right. Cassie just says, my guides definitely guided me to you. That's, that is part of the work I do every day. I tell Spirit that those that are to be drawn to me, allow them to find me. That is part of the work that I do. I'm still creating and building myself. All right, so let me see. Okay, we're going to go back into the list. Ruth, thank you for sharing. And everybody, thank you for sharing. Still plenty of time to share, you guys. Share to your timeline publicly, groups, and or tag people in the comments, and you'll get entered into the drawing for a free 3-card reading. That is done at the very end of the live. You must be present to receive that. And remember, hang tight. You're getting messages from other people's readings, and I do a collective group reading at the end. After I do the winner's reading with those 3 cards, I take those same 3 cards and we do a collective reading. So no matter what, everybody receives a reading. All right, that's the way I share the wealth and take care of everybody. All right, let's see. Sheila Lane. Okay, sweetheart. I'll look for that in just a minute. Thank you, thank you. Jeanette, thank you for sharing, sweetheart. All right. Tony, do you... Okay, I'm going to say it now. I don't know if we did this. Anybody who's shared so far... like I just explained, please put shared in the comments. Tony puts together a list for me and hands it off to me right before the drawing. So if you guys can put that in there so we're sure we have everybody that did share on the list for the drawing, that would be great. All right, here we go. Let's see. Samantha and Melissa. Samantha Muniz and Melissa Wiggins, are you still here? Let me know, please. In the meantime, Angela Robertson, excuse me, I'm falling over my words now. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to say a few names here. Who did I just say? I said Samantha Muniz, Melissa Wiggins, and Angela Robertson. Are you guys here? Let me know. Any or all of you say yes, you'll be receiving a 1-card free reading. Amy, thank you for sharing. Okay, you guys are starting to say sharing. Okay. Deanna, I absolutely remember how we met. Are you kidding me? Of course, Molly was my girl. Oh my God, you guys. I know her as Dee. Deanna had Molly, a black lab. They had 2 black labs, and I adopted her. That was back in, oh my God, you're bringing back such memories, Dee. You're going to make me cry. I love my Molly girl. She's been gone for a long time. She was a blessing, so thank you, yes. Dee, and thank you for bringing her up. You knew I obviously needed to hear her name. I'm so sorry, guys. Pardon me. Lots of love in my heart for her. Missing her. Wow. Excuse me for a minute, guys. So sorry. Tony, I told you I was emotional today. Sorry, guys. I've had a little bit of a rough road in my own personal life. So she was so important to me in my world. Yes, Dee, and I'm glad we found each other again. Thank you. All right, I'm going to collect myself, you guys. All right. No, Jen, sweetheart, I didn't miss your 3 cards. I haven't gotten the 2 yet, so thank you, thank you. Okay, so Melissa is here. Samantha Muniz and Angela Robertson, are you still here? I'm going to read for Melissa real quick. And thank you, Melissa. Don't be sorry. I was about ready to really lose it and bawl, so I had to pull myself together. So, anyhow, Melissa Anderson. Thank you, Melissa. Yeah, she was a love. Just, yeah, so special. She got me through a really rough time in my life. Went through a divorce. So, anyhow, sorry, Cassie Joe. I saw that and then I lost it. Okay. Hold on one second, guys. I got to pull myself together for a minute. Out of fairness to everyone and myself. So let me answer Cassie's question. Let me just get myself a little whoo, and then we'll go back into the readings, all right? Jen, hang tight, sweetheart. I know you have your 3 cards. Angela Robertson, are you still here? I really would like to know, because I would love to pull a card for you. If not, Angela, I'll reach out to you, Angela. Don't worry about it if you don't answer me, but you realize I missed you. Okay, excuse me. So sorry, guys. Pardon me, and I have no tissues here either. I usually do. Okay. Sorry, I'm using my hand sanitizer. All right, so Cassie just said, do you happen to teach energy healing? It's so hard to explain. I feel you. Yes, I absolutely do teach energy healing. I'm a Reiki Master teacher, and I also do I use that as my base, and I have other energy tools that I use, and yes, I do absolutely teach that. So, sweetheart, I invite you to go to my website, ElyseAnnPsychic.com. Let's go ahead and choose a session length, and we can start into that. I want to strongly suggest, I would say an hour really would be best. However, I will say absolutely minimum is 30 minutes, and we're only going to scratch the surface with that. Just so you know, I'm real honest and upfront, you guys. I love you too, Dee. Thanks. I missed you. Wondering, do you still have those pictures and those videos from how many years ago? Still would love to have get them, sweetie. I don't know if you remember, but I would. All right. Thank you, Cassie Joe. Thank you. All right. Hey, Melissa. Thank you. All right, guys. I'm back together. So I saw that Melissa Wiggins answered me. Unfortunately, Angela and Samantha Muniz did not. But let's go ahead and throw in Melissa Wiggins reading. I'm going to jump to Jen's guaranteed reading. Did anybody else purchase a reading? If you want to make sure you get a reading today, please do so. It's really, really important. Also, we're about halfway through the live, so I think, Tony, it's probably time, don't you think, sweetie, that everybody who's still here, because we know people come and go, everybody who's still here who would like a possibly a 1-card reading, general reading, please go ahead in the comments now. Only once, type the word reading. Sheila Lane, sorry, sweetie, I think I accidentally, let me see, sweetie, okay, give me a second. 1 second, guys, let me catch up on, okay, I got Natalie's, hold on, so sorry. There it is. Okay. Every once in a while, I get... PayPal likes to put all the notifications. They keep just like putting them one on top of the other. And so sometimes I miss them a little bit because it's all in the same email. So Sheila, I did get your payment. I'm so sorry. It took me a minute. Let me go ahead. I'm going to pull a card from Melissa. Then we're going to go into the 2 guaranteed readings. All right. Well, I'm doing all of that. Thanks, Tony, sweetheart. I know she is. You guys are letting us know if you're hoping for a 1-card general reading. All right. Melissa, here we go. Ascending the mountain, keep going forward. Melissa Wiggins, don't give up, darling. You're halfway. You're halfway there. I know. Sometimes. But this is why, sometimes we just have to tell ourselves, don't give up yet. We've made it this far. We never know. You're halfway there, darling. You've decided to make this big change / transformation, I feel like. Again, these are really mini readings. I cannot dig in too deep. But you made the decision. Yes, you're in the thick of it. Okay, so now that you're in the thick of it and you're starting like, oh my gosh, I have all this to still go. How about you take a minute and you turn around and go, wow, look at how much I've gotten through. Woo! And Melissa, give yourself a day of respite and then get right back on that path. All right, darling, you can do this. I have faith in you. Your spirit team definitely knows you can do this. All right, sweetie? We're right there with you. Hope that helps you, darling. All right, in the meantime, here we go. We've got Jen O'Farrell's 3-card guaranteed reading. Do we have everybody who's still hoping for a free 1-card reading? Did you put the word reading in the comments? All right. Yep, you guys are doing it. Great. Okay. Cassie Joe, absolutely, thank you. I've been taking tons of classes and a lot don't talk about energy healing. Oh, yeah, no. Healing, you guys, energy healing, when we talk about energy healing, I'm of the belief and philosophy that even like what I'm doing now, it's a healing process. Yes, I can be predictive. Yes, I can do all of that. But this is all part of the healing. If you notice, my readings are peppered with a lot of healing messages from spirit, tools, things like that. So, but yes, energy healing is definitely, there's all types of modalities. I'd love to, yeah, Cassie, let's get it done. Go ahead. We'll get you on the schedule. All right, sweetheart? Dee, don't worry about it. It's okay. You made me cry. Spirit knows. All right, honey. I've just been going through a lot. So, no, there are no mistakes. There are no coincidences. Everything is the way it's supposed to be. So I was supposed to think about her today. So please don't be sorry. It's a lot of joy, joyful tears. There we go. Joyful tears too. All right. You're welcome, Melissa. All right. Yes, say I can, I will, I must. That's right. Hey, Jessica, how are you? Akona, hello. Okay, Melissa, you paid for a 3-card reading too. Okay, let's get into our 3-card readings. I'm starting to, gotten a little emotional here. It's got me a little off track, but let's keep going. I see we're getting our list for the general 1 cards. Hold on a second here. A few of my cards popped. Okay, Melissa, yeah, Tony was giving you your message. I saw it up there and then I looked down and I'm like, oh yeah, that's Tony telling me. Okay, Jen O'Farrell, sweetheart, here's your 3-card reading. I'm going to pull a different deck. We're going to start using another deck. Let's use this one. Called to me. I hope that's okay with you, Jen. Here we go. And I know Sheila and who was it that just... Sheila and Melissa. Okay. Hang tight, guys. We're going to pepper in the freebies here and there, too. Okay, Jen O'Farrell, here you go. Renewing your life. Ooh. Being in the flow. I feel like you want me to read the bottom of these cards. Soaring into joy. All right. I'll read the bottom of these cards. Like I said, you guys, these are launching off points, but today it seems like I'm supposed to be reading these messages too on the bottom of the card. So we're going to do that. First one is renewing your life. Radiant vitality is filling my life. Being in the flow. I am in the flow of the universe. Soaring into joy, childlike wonder fills my life. And this is what I'm hearing for you, Jen. You did, I think in the last 7-ish, 10 days, something like that, you've gone through this process and it was a, the word just went right out of my head, with purpose, like you knew you were doing this. Okay, there we go. And so you went through a clearing process is what I feel like. I feel like you decided that it was time to really kind of not completely wipe the slate clean, Jen, but do quite a lot of like 60 to 75%. You were like, okay, that's it, clearing it out. And then you put yourself into the flow of the universe. And then you did say, okay, Jen, to self, you said this. Now that I've done all this, I'm going to be totally open to the miracles. Here's the childlike wonder. To the miracle and everything that spirit sees and envisions for me. You determine not to be in the forefront so much. I think you know what I mean. So I do that too, right? We step back, we let spirit take the reins in some ways so that they're they got the horse, we're in the carriage, and we're doing our part, right? So, just breathe through it. Be patient. There are things that are coming. Some's not going to come till next year. You're not quite ready, love. You know this. All right? You know it's a process. Just breathe through it and stay with it. All right? I hope that helped you, darling. Thank you, thank you. All right, let me see here. Okay. Okay, it looks like let me see something here. Let me go in here. Tony, do we have everybody on that list? Yeah, they are too smart for coincidence. Thank you, Natalie, for sharing. Kate, you're here. Okay, Kate, reading. Thank you, Tony. Okay. Hey, Michelle, how are you? All right, guess what I didn't say to you guys yet? I want to tell all of you about it. Tony, you ready for your copying and pasting, love? Don't forget, this Friday, you guys, I got my Zoom gallery-style psychic reading event happening. All right, it's a limit of 8 people. It's a very intimate environment. And what we do is we go into Zoom. Y'all get the link from me, and I open with a channeled message. I do everybody's reading within the gallery, and then I go with I close with a closing channeled message. And what is so beautiful about that is that because it's such an intimate group, there's a lot of common threads and themes that run through everybody's readings. So you're going to have the advantage of not only your reading, but being able to listen to in this very intimate group of people who probably have a lot of common theme and threads with you. You get to listen to all their readings, so you will receive even more messages from theirs. It's a great time. I am more than half sold, you guys. Once it's shut down and once the 8 seats are sold, that's it. The whole idea is to keep it nice and small. All right, so go to my website, ElyseAnnPsychic.com. Go ahead and purchase your spot now. It's this Friday, 4 p.m. to 5:30. That's Arizona time, the same as Pacific Standard Time right now. And I got a sale going on it this month too, you guys. Instead of the regular $25, I gave 20% off, and so it's only $20 this month. I mean, an hour and a half, you would spend more of that for a nice meal at a restaurant. You're going to have so much valuable information coming. So go ahead and check it out. Let's have you part of the group with that, all right? Okay, Sheila Lane, you hold on one sec, sweetie. We're going to post someone to do a freebie for. Jen says, incredibly spot on. Thanks so much. You are the best, Elyse. You're so welcome, sweetheart. Thank you. Tessa, hello. Michelle, is it too late for reading? No, not necessarily. If you want a guaranteed reading, please go ahead and make your purchase. Otherwise, we're just kind of meandering through a list. list. There we go. And I do jump around, Michelle. All right. Melissa says, I listen to other readings and often feel a lot resonated with me. Too cool. That's awesome. That's the way it works. Yeah. So, Cassie Joe. Ooh, amazing. Will you tell me my guides, please? I need to manifest money. Okay, Sheila, thank you. Yeah, the readings are a general reading. If you want something, a specific question or specific topic, it must be accompanied with a purchase, yes. All right, so let me see here. Hang tight, you guys. We're still barreling through, all right? So let me go up here. Let's see. Who said that they were still here? I've got a little bit of a list. Melissa and Sheila, hang tight. Right now, what I'm going to do... Angela Robertson is not here. I know that. I know Angela many, many years ago, you guys. So, anyhow, I just want to make sure I write down her name. Okay, so let's see. Amy Spencer. Amy Spencer, here you go. Believing in magic. Believing in magic, Amy Spencer. I'm seeing energetically, sweetheart, that you're seeing it all. And it's like you're looking down this long path and you're smiling because you can see things along the path that you know are creating for you. So your spirit team stepped in today, Amy, to remind you of the great manifester that you are, because there's some things over here that you're like, I don't know if I really like this. Are you manifesting it differently then? Are you manifesting to change it? I'm going to pull another card. Spirit said pull another card for her. Coming into power, my dear. They are reminding you how empowered you are and how powerful you are in the manifestation process. That was your confirmation, darling. Coming into power. All right, Amy, I hope that helped you. Okay, Sheila Lane, here's your guaranteed 5-card reading. Okay. Hey, Opal, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Okay, I'm just looking real quick. Okay, Tessa, I'll look for that 3-card reading. Give me a second. Amy says spot on. Thanks. You're so welcome, sweetheart. Tessa, you purchased? Okay, right now I'm doing Sheila Lane's 5-card guaranteed reading. All right, guys, hang tight. And then I know Melissa, you're on there too, so hang tight, guys. I've got my guaranteed readings. All right. Sheila Lane, here we go. I'm sorry, Sheila. It was 5 cards, right? Yes, 5 cards. Stepping into stillness. Manifestation. Healing the past. Okay, I'll read the bottom too. I usually don't, guys. That's why I'm not. But I keep getting reminded by spirits, so I guess today we're doing a little bit different. Stepping into stillness. My power is born in the majesty of silence. Healing the past. I step into my future with strength and clarity. Believing in magic. True magic is abounding in my life. And I don't know if you can see, you guys. I just split the deck wherever. I don't take it off the top. Spirit just has me split it. Opening to love. My heart is open. Awakening ancient wisdom. Deep inner knowing is emerging within me. Sheila, darling, this is what I'm being told by your spirit team. It's almost like you've tried to take the whole cake in at once, my love. You're excited. You're motivated. You're energized. It's like, oh my gosh, I got all these things I want to do. Now that I know it, I'm gonna, I want to heal this, and I want to create this, and I want to tap into this, and I want to. Okay, Sheila. That is awesome. I love the energy you have about all this. Let's look at the stepping into stillness and healing the past as one here right now. Excuse me. Yes, the path to our spiritual connection, our intuitive connection, being open to love as much as possible and accepting of it, really is through the path of healing. Healing the past. And lots of times it's about stepping into that quiet space and being with it. All right. So, Sheila, I feel that the next 7 months is going to be a kind of a huge healing journey for you. Next 7, not the whole time is going to be huge. Okay, when I'm given time frames, it's usually when things are like finished or solidified or concrete or what have we. So why do I say 7 months? It takes time. These things don't necessarily happen overnight. It doesn't mean you're going to be in pain and misery and hurt. No. It's an up and down all around, but we need some time. That's exactly the point. We look at something, we start healing. It's not like, oh, instantaneously and all the hurt's gone, we're done. Right? It can, but usually we need to process the emotions and the situation and so forth. So that's why I see 7 months. But darling, in the meantime, continue to manifest. You've got a lot of great ideas out there. They're happening. There's at least 2 that I feel will come to fruition. There are 3 of them. Two feel stronger than the third one, but I feel they're all going to go in some way. When I say go, I mean happen in some way. To some extent, I think maybe is better words for that. Okay, darling, I hope that helped you. I know even though it's 5 cards, still a bit of a mini reading, but I hope that helped you, darling. All right. Yeah, Tony, you never know. I'll let you know, sweetheart. All right, let's see here. Okay, Melissa, give me a minute. I'm going to throw out a freebie here. Let's see who's still on the list here. Okay, Ruth Smith, sweetheart, are you still here, Ruth Smith? Let me know. Dee and Ruth Smith, are you still here? Dee and Ruth Smith, are you still here? Princess Sophia, here you go. Proceeding softly. My inner power grows in moments of quietude. Yes, the truth is, Princess Sophia, we don't always have to be doing the work. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we can just let it be, and it happens anyhow. All right? So don't overextend yourself, really, is the biggest message from your spirit team. All right? Short and sweet, I know, darling, but I'm glad I was able to throw one in for you. All right, so Melissa, hang tight. Okay, Ruth, you are here. Awesome. And Dee, you are here. Awesome. Okay, Ruth, here you go. Savoring pleasure. I fully embrace bliss in my life. Ruth Smith. It's almost as if, sweetheart, you feel guilty in some way. You allow yourself the pleasure, but only to a point. It's almost as if you have some belief system that runs on a kind of more of a subconscious level that, if others are suffering, it's not interesting. It's not fair for you not to be. Did I hear that right? Something about if others are suffering, it's not fair for you not to be. Okay, that's the way they're repeating it. But the truth is actually the truth is exactly the opposite, darling. Because the truth is, Ruth, are there times in your life that you maybe have, if you want to put it that, suffered, but other people were doing well? Okay? There's always, unfortunately, this planet, this human life, there are going to be people who are suffering. Does not mean that we have to give up our moments of joy and happiness that Spirit has felt, that we are deserving of. Because we are deserving of it. We do not have to suffer at all times because others are. For example, very quickly, last year was COVID. I know a lot of businesses were hurting horribly. And actually, mine has been building. And for a moment I went, oh, that's so, I feel so badly for all those people. But then I realized, I've had times in my life where I've struggled tremendously. So I feel, it's unfortunate for others, but I also allow I'm to be graced with to come my way. Hopefully that made sense. All right, Ruth. Dee, hang tight. We're going to do Melissa Reinhardt's 3-card guaranteed reading. Tessa, I know we've got you on the list for that guaranteed reading. If you are new to me, let me know that now too, please. I always like to make sure new people get a quick free reading if they so choose. Let me see. let's see. Okay, I'm trying to go past some of the I liked, even though you guys, Tony does absolutely manage it. Every once in a while, I feel like I want to, like, step in and look at some of these comments. It helps me to continue to stay as connected as possible. Okay, you're welcome, Sheila. Okay. All right. Okay, Princess Sophia, cut out for a moment. It was short and sweet, honey, but it was right there. Ruth, COVID, and I am doing good, and exactly. Sweetheart. All right, much love to you. Thank you, Tony, for that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are here, don't forget our gentleman, Tony. Read what Tony said. You guys, about a minute. I'm not reading the whole thing. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh, Table Talk Thursdays. Yeah. Anybody got an idea of what they want to talk about tomorrow night? Otherwise, I'll just choose it. Let me know in the comments. If you don't know what Table Talk Thursdays is, every Thursday, you pick a different inspirational, metaphysical, or spiritual topic. And it's an open forum. And basically, I teach. You guys get to ask me questions about these things, general questions. These are not readings. We're talking about a specific topic, all right? And we get to share experiences. It's so much fun. We all grow and learn. I learn from you guys. You learn from me. It's a ton of fun. Every Thursday, 6 p.m. Arizona time. Used to be later. I changed it to 6 p.m. Okay, we're the same as Pacific Standard Time. That's tomorrow evening. Hopefully you'll join us. And like she said, don't forget to like and follow my Elyse Ann Psychic page. Make sure your notifications are set at favorites. That way you get the notifications. Goddesses, interesting. Like that idea. Maybe we will talk about goddess energy. Of course, the men may not show up so much, but all right, let me think about that one. Okay, sorry, I digress. I said somebody's name. Melissa. Here's your 3-card reading. Cultivating prosperity, darling. Woo! The abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. Mending bridges. I heal rifts. I am a mender. Being in the flow. I am in the flow of the universe. Okay, Melissa, I'm going to tell you that I feel that you've been doing some shifting ever since even yesterday. And you finally said, okay, I'm done with this, guys. Done. And I'm going to put it out there what my intentions are, and I'm going to hand it to you. Now, mind you, Melissa, I do see that you're kind of stepping back in, checking it out. That's pretty normal. Work on not doing that so much and letting them do their thing while you're doing your thing. All right. I feel like you made a declaration yesterday, somewhere along the way, that you're going to let go of the hurt and not allow yourself to be hurt maybe so easily in the future, or so much, not easily, so much in the future. Keep working on this, Melissa. I feel like there's some more rituals or prayer to go out about that, about creating the space and the life that you choose. All right. Keep working it, girlfriend. It takes a little bit of time here to create and develop that. But you're doing it. You're just tired of the junk. So you said, I'm done. Here you go. It's kind of a little bit like a giving up, but it's not really. It's surrendering, which is very different than giving up. So kudos to you, honey. Even when you feel the most tired, just say, okay, spirit team, here you go. I'm still in this flow. All right? Words will be enough at that point. Okay, if you're a little too tired to work it, so to speak. Yep, that's what they have to say to you, is a little concise, short and sweet. All right, there is one more thing for you, Melissa. Okay, I knew there was something else. Spirit just flashed to me a vision of you writing. So journal some of this for yourself. Melissa, journal some of those feelings and emotions. Then you can burn it, rip it up, tear it up, throw it out, whatever you want to do. But I feel like there's a little bit of getting it out still needed. All right, darling. I hope that helps you. All right. You're welcome, Ruth. How to let go of stuff. How to let go of stuff. Okay, do you mean like physical stuff or stuff in general? Okay. God and goddesses can be for both of them. There you go. I don't know the time in Iowa. It might be, sweetheart. I don't know. Okay, so 2 hours. Okay, you guys do know that. Tools on forgiving yourself. Ooh. All right. I think that's the one I'm being drawn to, guys. Not that the others are not. I'm going to put those on the list, like the goddess. And what was the other one I saw? Okay, I'm not going to take the time now, but I think we got a winner in forgiving self. Okay. But I still want the suggestions, you guys. Okay. Third week of every month is a open forum, open Q&A. So, but I do keep these topics, and they will show up in the future too. All right. So very cool. I was just going to say journaling. That's cool. All right. So let me see here. D, let's throw out a quick card for you. Manifesting dreams. My dreams are coming true. D, I feel like there's been a lot that has gone on over the years for you, like a lot of people. But, hold on. 3-year plan. I'm hearing the 3-year plan. I don't think you're retired yet. But I think you guys are making, you and your partner, your husband, I believe you're still married, are making plans. And yet this scares you a little bit, Dee. Okay, very quickly, what your spirit team wants to say. When you feel some of that fear come up, breathe through it, darling. And then again, also take it and hand it to spirit. Ask them to help you with that, all right? Things are going to become clear in about 2.5 years. It's not going to take till then. In about 2.5 years, though, you're gonna feel solid. It doesn't mean it's going to take all that time for you to feel good about it, but you're going to feel solid. You're going to finally see that it's happening and it's viable. All right, Dee, I hope that helped you. All right, I have Tessa, guaranteed 3-card reading. All right, guys, we're coming to, coming around the corner here on this live. So, if anybody wants to make sure they receive a reading today, please go ahead and make sure you make your purchase now. Hang tight, everybody. As soon as I almost don't want to warn people. It's like all of a sudden numbers drop off when I say that. But you see, another one just dropped off. But you're gonna get one more reading at least. Everybody does from the group reading. So please hang tight. You stayed this long. Continue to stay. All right. You know what, Tony? I'm gonna do Tessa's 3-card guaranteed reading, and I'm gonna say, these people are missing out on their opportunity. All right. You're welcome, Dee. I'm glad. I hope that made sense to you. I'm sorry if I sound a little aggravated because I try so hard to get it to everybody, and it bothers me. I don't know why it bothers me when we get so close to the end and then people start jumping ship. But then what they don't realize in the last 10 minutes, like I'll start really putting, even if it's really quick, I try and like really fit a few more people in. They're missing their opportunity. That's so unfortunate. But okay, so anybody who's here that's still hoping to get a free 1-card general reading, please type the word reading in the comments. Even if you have done it already, we're recollecting the list since numbers like all of a sudden they fell off of a cliff for a minute. In the meantime, if you want a guaranteed reading, though, go ahead and make the purchase. I have time for probably 1 or 2 more guaranteed. All right, in the meantime, here we go, Tessa. Here's your 3-card reading. Following your bliss, my soul sings with joy. You are singing almost every day, I'm being told. Listening with your heart, I trust the messages I receive from my heart. Tessa, these are beautiful. Proceeding softly, my inner power grows in moments of quietude. Wow, Tessa, just breathe, girl. Just breathe. Right now, you're not in the best space, and I feel you. You're a little snarky, a little maybe angry, but it's okay. It's okay. Because if you look at yourself, the fact that you went on this journey of really singing, bringing joy into your life, listening with your heart, that's a joyful love place. You're allowing yourself to receive all this, is making this anger, let's say, or whatever you're feeling today, not as intense. Pay attention. Just take note. It's a little less volatile. Not that I'm saying you're like, wow, volatile, but just to describe the energy, all right? You're a little less maybe volatile than maybe you haven't been in the past. And I'm not saying you're like this huge volatile person. I'm just saying in comparison, all right? Tessa? And that, seriously, this inner growth, this inner work and the growth and the acceptance of joy into your environment and into your world has allowed you this. And what will happen through all of this is the proceeding softly, I'm hearing very clearly from your team, is about being gentle with yourself, having grace, compassion, and gentleness and kindness with self. Because when we're in the middle of transforming things like this, we will have slips because it's not habit quite yet. You understand? And so proceed softly with yourself, Tessa. Have a little love and consideration and compassion and grace for yourself. And know that there's there's that saying, kind of like 3 steps forward, 1 step back. In all the spiritual work that we do and the growth work and the healing work that we do, that does happen. And why does it happen? Because it shows us, it's supposed to happen because it shows us where we're still have areas to work on. All right, Tessa? Trusting your intuition, my life is truly guided. Spirit said to pull 1 more card for you. You needed that validation. All right, love, I hope that helps you. All right. We do have our list together. There are only a few here, huh? All right. In the meantime, we're going to take one last collection, and that is the collection of anybody and everybody who has shared this live on their timeline publicly in groups or tagged people in the comments. Please type the word shared now. We need to know that you're still here for the winning, for the drawing, because only those that are present can win. So if you have done that sharing, please now type in the comments shared, even if you've stated it before, because we are collecting the list of everyone who's still here who has shared this out. All right, in the meantime, hey, Nikki, how are you? You're welcome, Tessa. Okay, Princess Sophia, thank you, sweetheart. Andrea, you shared. All right. Jeanette, you shared. All right. Let's pull a card for Jeanette. Andrea. Everybody hang tight, okay? We're going to pull a card for Jeanette while we're waiting to get the list of the shared people. Here we go. Jeanette. Exceeding expectations. I soar into excellence. Okay, sweetie, even if you don't feel you're there right now or that you're capable right now of, okay, it's of accomplishing or being in that space. I'm sorry. I was just checking to see something. I'm hearing really clearly from your team, expect more from yourself and you will rise to meet it. Because your fear is maybe you're not capable, but honey, you truly, truly are. All right? So raise your expectations of self and you will meet it. You're going to surprise yourself a little bit. You're going to find this well of this well deep inside that you can dig from, take from, and you didn't even know it. All right, sweetheart. I hope that helped you. Jacqueline Ellie, taking action. I enthusiastically embrace life's boundless. I'm sorry. Let me start that one again. Taking action. I enthusiastically embrace life's boundless possibilities. Are you thinking about a move? Whatever this is, sweetheart, that you're really excited about, it feels really good to me too. I feel like there's some sort of move here you're not sure about, but what I'm going to say, as you always know, put it out to Spirit. Ask them under grace and perfect way, easily and effortlessly, to give you a clear answer, message, sign, however you want to word that, Jacqueline. Whatever this move is about, try to put as much positive energy into it. Any move is going to have some fear, or some uncertainty, really, I should say. Any move will have some uncertainty. Cancel clear on the fear part. I'm hearing the words big opportunity too, Jacqueline. It's a big opportunity. So whatever this move is about, it feels like there's a big opportunity attached to it. I'm not sure this is all developed yet, because it's not. When I look at the energy of it, it's only half developed. But part of it is, I think that the Spirit's kind of waiting on you to kind of make a decision and start your putting your foot on the path in the direction you want to go. So hopefully that helps you. All right. Do we have our shared list together, and or did anybody else make a guaranteed reading purchase? Now is the time. Is that it, Tony? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. All right. Anybody else that shared this live? You're welcome, Jeanette. Please let us know right now. All right. I'm going to pull, while we're waiting for that, I'm going to pull 1, possibly 2 more people for a reading. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Let's see. Who do I want to pull? There was somebody's name I kept seeing. Whose was it? Hold on. Somebody who kept jumping up in my face. Andrea, let's pull a card for you. All right. Cool. We're still getting the shares together. Give us 1 more minute. Andrea, let's go ahead and pull a card for you. Yeah, Tony. Yeah. Trusting your intuition, Andrea. My life is truly guided. You're just going, yeah. I heard you. Honey, there's a lot of excitement about you. I think manifestation and your intuition, all that, is like you're fine. Like, you kind of have always known there's this buzz there about it, but I feel as if you finally, thank you, Tony, for the updated list, embraced it for the potential and the possibilities that it is, and you're very, very excited. I don't know what you're manifesting in the love space. Doesn't mean you're with or without anybody. It doesn't mean anything like that. What it means, it's true, is if you are with a partner. I think you're married. I don't. That's something I kind of remember, but I'm not sure if I'm correct in that. Whatever it is, sometimes, new love is about also reinfusing energy and passion and all of that into a partnership. All right. Trust where you're being guided, my love. All right. I hope that helped you. Amanda, you shared it. Amanda would like a card. Okay, let's throw out a card for Amanda real quick. And then we're going to jump into the drawing, you guys. All right. Wait 1 second before I do that. Yes, Tony, don't get mad at me. Okay, Mickey Babbitt, I'm going to throw out a card for you. Your name kept coming up, and Spirit just reminded me. In my head, it kept coming up. So, Mickey Babbitt, here we go. Giving birth, I am bringing forth new and dynamic energy into the world. You're in creative mode. Keep embracing it. Keep asking your spirit team to help you with that. I feel like you are trying to solve some major issues in your life. I feel some heaviness to one of them. Again, this is a very quick mini card reading. You guys offer private one-on-one sessions. We get in much, much deeper and really get some meat on it. But in the meantime, Mickey, write it all down. Write all down all those ideas. Don't judge them the second they come through. Allow them to permeate, if you will. So in other words, sometimes we're very quick as human beings to make, that's never going to work. Not necessarily. Write it down. Hand it to your spirit team. See how you feel about it in a day or two. Let the energy speak to you of these options, if you will. All right? I hope that helped you. Amanda Barnfield, let's throw out a quick card for you, darling. Then we're going to do the drawing. Starting fresh, Amanda. A wonderful new beginning is blossoming in my life. If you were thinking about that change, that's what I'm hearing. You're thinking about a change. Hopefully, this is your validation and confirmation about taking that change, making that change. All right? Yes, Amanda, it's possible. Because I feel like you're questioning, is it possible? Is it possible? Yes, darling. It is. All right, I hope that helps you. All right, let's see who's the winner of the free 3-card drawing here. Who is the winner of the 3-card reading from this drawing? There we go. That sounds much better. And by the way, guys, please, even if you're not the winner, first of all, you stay with us. You're going to hear messages from that last reading, but also I take those 3 cards that I read for the winner, and then Spirit and I give a collective message for all. So everyone's still got a reading to go. So hang tight, all right? Here we go. I've got my list. Let's see who is the winner of the 3-card reading. Amanda Barnfield. Amanda Barnfield, you are our winner. There you go. So here, congratulations, Amanda. Here's your 3-card winning reading. And hang tight, guys. Remember, then we're going to do the collective reading for all. Let me see what Andrews says. Not married, but in an exciting relationship. Made my heart happy with that. Thank you. Good, Andrea. I'm so glad. Mickey, thank you so much. You are very correct. I appreciate the reading. You're very, very welcome. And Amanda, you're welcome too. And here is Amanda's 3-card reading for the winner. Hang tight, guys. Like I said, I am going to do a collective reading for all right after this one. Amanda, here we go. Flying free, I unfurl my wings and fly. Amanda, will you give me one moment? I'm so sorry. Hi, Sal. Hi, Sai. I appreciate you coming in, asking the question. First thing I want to say is if anybody ever has a question, these are general 1-card readings. Questions or specific topics must be accompanied by a paid reading. However, Sai, we are rounding this up right now, but please stay with us. I'm going to do a collective group reading right after this reading. And also, please, everybody who's here, whether you're new to me or not, make sure that you are following and liking my Elyse Ann Psychic page. I got to tell you, a lot of you guys think you're following me, but when I go in, it shows that you're not. I have to you've been invited. But you have, I don't know, Facebook is weird. Tony has the same problem with my page. I'm sure my numbers are even higher. It's good old Facebook. But anyhow, why am I saying this? Just go ahead and like and follow my Elyse Ann Psychic page. Make sure your notifications are set at favorites so that you receive the notifications of when I go live. I do these Wednesdays, every Wednesday, Psychic Mini Reading lives. However, I do them last minute too. I have Table Talk Thursdays on Thursdays nights at 6. We're going to do tools for forgiving self. We're going to talk about forgiving self. But also, don't forget, I got the Zoom gallery event, psychic reading event coming up on Friday. What a deal. I got a sale going on it. There's only less than half the spots are left. Once we hit 8, we're done. So that's this Friday. Go to my website, ElyseAnnPsychic.com. Check out that event. Go ahead and purchase your spot. Once we sell the 8 spots, you have to wait till next month. It's a lot of fun. Read up about it on there. Sign up for my email list while you're at my home page. My email list exclusively receives a 3-card monthly channeled message. Tony, did I forget? I forgot something. Tony's Facebook pages. Tony, TNT Oily Education Group. Did I get it right, sweetie? Tony's a Young Living Essential Oil representative. She is so knowledgeable. She's amazing. She's my guru. Check out her page. Like and follow it. Invite your friends, not only to her page, but to my page too. All right. And also, her and her husband do TNT wood decor. Beautiful woodwork. Tony, put the page in there. And please, 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 go ahead. And like and follow her page. Hi, Rana, you're new. Well, sweetheart. Sai, I'm so sorry. That's not the way it works here, sweetie. I know you would be glad, but you know, I have to have my guidelines for everyone, sweetheart. I'd love to help you. Maybe on our next live, and if you want to make a purchase and have that question answered, I'd be happy to help you. If you want to make a quick purchase right now, I'll fit you in between. But sweetheart, it's the way it does work. Thank you. Thank you, sweetie. All right. So, okay. So, Rana, I'm so glad you're joining us, sweetheart. Please stay with us. We're kind of closing out the live, but I have a collective reading for all right after this reading. So I hope you'll stay with us, Rana, and hopefully you'll like and follow my Elyse Ann Psychic page. Make sure your notifications are set at favorites so that next time when I do go live, you'll get a notification. You'll know right away. All right? For everyone, that is. So, Rana, I'm glad you're here, though. Okay. Okay, Amanda and everyone, thank you for that. I need to address all of that. All right, so let's go back to Amanda's free 3-card winning reading, and then everybody, we're going to do the collective. Okay, flying free, Amanda. I unfurl my wings and fly. Woohoo! Being in the flow. I am in the flow of the universe. Simplifying your life. I cherish the simple pleasures of life. It's okay, Cindy. I'm glad you're here. You'll be here for a collective reading at the end. I'm doing my 3-card winning reading. We have a drawing every week. Read in the excuse me, sorry guys, my nose again. Read in the description. I'll tell you all about what we do here. So glad you're joining us, Cindy. All right, Amanda. I feel like the end of last year you decided and embarked on a journey of changing things for yourself, clearing things out of your life, getting a lot of the gunk out of the way, if you will, Amanda. And this is what occurred. You did it for a little while, and then you got kind of you got overzealous about, which is fine, we tend to, but you got overwhelmed at the same time. And so you kind of pulled back out of it. And I feel like you're a little on the fence with, oh, you won previously. That's so cool, Cindy. Hold on. My hand is up, guys, because I got a lot of heat coming from it. So there's healing going towards you too, Amanda. I'm an energy healer, Reiki master teacher too. And in that moment, Spirit just wanted me to hold space. So that's what I did. That's why I got silent for a moment and paused. So guys, that's another thing I offer, energy healing sessions. But anyhow, you got a little wonky about it, Amanda. Kind of like you got out of it a little bit. So then you kind of like, well, I kind of screwed that up. Maybe I didn't. Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe. Well, maybe I should try again. I don't know. Maybe I made a mistake by letting it. Like you're in your head about a lot of it. But sweetheart, it's never too late, ever to go back. Or to, let me rephrase that, cancel clear. To come to it again. That's the way Spirit wants me to put it. All right? And so Spirit is just saying, go back to it, darling. It's okay. And lots of times, this is the flow, ebb and flow of healing. So the fact that you pulled away from it for a while because you felt overwhelmed, there's nothing wrong with that. You didn't do anything wrong. Sometimes that's what we need to do. All right, sweetheart? And that does tie in with simplifying your life. You're starting to kind of put all the pieces of the puzzle together with this. All right, so just step right back into it, sweetheart. All right, you're doing well. You really are. You're doing good. All right, Amanda, I hope that helps you. All right, guys. So let's see. Oh, you lost the connect. Oh, Cindy, I'm sorry. Well, hopefully next time you'll go on, you'll share, and you'll be our winner. Let's hope so. All right, I'm hoping for all of you. All right, so here is the collective group view. Here we go, guys. Tony, would you do me one favor before I do this? Would you, before we're going to do this, go ahead and post the Zoom information one more time, the Zoom event information into the comments so people can see it one more time? I would appreciate it, Tony. Thank you. You're so welcome, Amanda. You're so welcome. Okay, while I'm doing this reading, Tony's going to put that information in. It'll have a link that'll take you directly to my webpage. So I'm watching for that, Tony. If not, I'll go ahead and do it. But please, you do it. It's going to be easier. Okay, here we go, guys. It's already done. Okay, so you did it the second time? Is that what you're telling me? She said, I already did it. I know you did it one time. Could you do me a favor, Tony, sweetheart? Listen, for some reason, Spirit wants it in now. They're pushing me to have you do this. I'm like, okay, you should do it. They're like, no, now. I'm like, okay. So could you please pop that in there for me, Tony, real quick, sweetheart? Oh, you did. I don't see it on my feed on my laptop. Oh, okay. She did it. I can't see it yet. Does it show up on your feed, you guys? Because it's not showing up on my laptop. So sorry to harass you, Tony love. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Hey, Prush. All right, so here is a collective group reading. Flying free. Being in the flow. And simplifying your life. And sorry, Tony just sent me a little "you're so bossy" comment. But she's laughing. I want you guys to know why I'm laughing. All of a sudden I start laughing. You're like, what's going on? All right. Okay. So I almost want you, even though simplifying your life was the third card that came out, I feel like in this reading it needs to precede everything. Okay. Because quite frankly, you guys, being free and being in the flow go hand in hand, and it definitely simplifies life. Does that mean that everything goes away and oh my gosh, that everything's just honky-dory, peaches and cream and cherries and roses and all that? No. Life still happens. You guys have been a witness to mine, right? Lately, the past month, all that went on, okay? But being in the flow simplifies it because our energy is not fighting what is. So in other words, it's a little bit about accepting. It doesn't mean we love what's happening. It just means, okay, it is what it is. It's a very simplistic, in words, way to accept life, right? That allows us the freedom. We're flying free. When we're in the flow, when we're not fighting what is, no matter what's happening, it does make it easier to manage whatever it is that's happening. We all need to remember this. You guys know I just went through a flood in my apartment. It was a nightmare. 10 days of living with it. It's just a nightmare. But I have to say, I just said to a friend of mine, because I finally settled into this new place. It's been about 2.5 weeks since I moved in. And I said to my friend, I said, I'm telling you right now, had I not had all that spirituality behind me and my way of being and universal, way of being and being in the flow and knowing everything's for a reason, I don't know if I really could have handled what happened. And I mean literally, like emotionally, it was just a nightmare for me. And so this is what Spirit wants everyone to understand, that life happens and it's not necessarily always a fun ride. The more we can understand that it's for a reason and to not fight what is and just manage what we need to do. Okay, just do what we need to do. Our energy is free to handle the situation. So we're not as intense about it. We're not as stressed about it. Am I saying you're not going to be stressed? Heck no. Do you think I was stressed? Oh my gosh, through the roof. But I'm telling you, knowing myself, it could have been 1,000 times worse because I know how I've been in the past before all my healing and my spiritual journey and really learning about this. All right, guys? So know our team is with us. Know Spirit has our back. No matter what happens, it may really, pardon me, but it may really suck. That's a good word for some things. But know that we can manage it because we are not fighting what is. We're looking at what do we do to manage it. All right? Because a lot of us fight it, which takes a lot of our energy. Oh, okay, that's a biggie. Okay. Last thing the Spirit said was, and I know it's tough for us, but accept it with love. Even the snarkiest situations, accept it with love. And I, in my situation, every once in a while, I remember that, because I went through a whole lot. When I say once in a while, I remember, yeah, you guys, I'm a spiritual person, I'm a psychic, I'm a spiritual teacher, but you know what, I'm still human, so I got that human side, okay? I am much more in the spiritual space because I've worked it so much, but I'm telling you guys, you see life in such a different viewpoint. All right, life can be tough, but this just takes a little bit of the bitterness out, if you will, All right. So thank you to all of you who have stayed through the very end of this live. I'm so appreciative. every day for everything you guys do. Look, I'm going to throw this out there. There's one thing that Spirit just brought to me. I would absolutely love it. And think about this. There's a beautiful energy exchange in general, especially for those that, have gotten, these services from me for free. One of the ways you can really help me, I know some people struggle with the financial aspect. I've lived it, you guys. I understand it, all right? And this is part of why I do what I do, that I'm of service, and I give some free things. That's why I do these lives, and I do Table Talk Thursdays, and I do my postings, not only to grow my business, but I know that there are hurting people out there that need my help. So what I'm going to ask of each and every one of you, and it's a beautiful way to balance out the energies of what I've given and you've received, please go to Google, write me a review. Please search on Elyse Ann Psychic, and when I pop up, click on it, and please write a review for me. I am looking to hit globally, you guys. The world needs a lot of help. I know I'm one of many warriors out there, but if I can get to as many people as possible, and I can help that many people, okay? So please leave that review. Google is the way for people to reach me. People are finding me. People are seeing me. People are visiting my website. People are reaching out for me for services. And so please, 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 with a lot of heartfelt gratitude, I really ask each and every one of you, I would love for you to leave me a Google review. If you're opposed to that, again, it's okay. There's always Facebook, and Facebook is good, but they're not counting them. They took it away from the psychics, gave it back, but still don't count them all. It's really bizarre. And if any of you want to write me a testimonial to put on my website, I do have a handful of testimonials, and I do rotate them out from time to time. I would be so grateful for that too. So thank you to each and every one of you. I love you all so very much. You give my world so much meaning and purpose, and I'm so grateful that I get to do this work and share with all of you in the beautiful, supportive, caring, loving environment that we are all growing together. So thank you for each of your beautiful souls. Have a wonderful, blessed rest of your afternoon, evening, or morning, depending upon where you are in the world. Sending you lots of love, much blessings, and I love you all. You take really good care till next time. Bye-bye now.